Hey, this is Mark Washington, MTC Media. Taking a look as we're done with the group phase for the men's basketball competition. Obviously, United States is the number one seed. They dismantled Puerto Rico yesterday after your typical slow start, where I could sit here and just say how much Joel Embiid still does not want to adjust his game to the FIBA game, but I'm not going to do that. I could talk about Jason Tatum did spend a day without assaulting the side of a backboard. I'm not going to do that either. But I am going to talk about Germany, the defending FIBA World Cup champions, and how good they have been, and probably have been the most impressive team during the Olympics, even more impressive than the United States. Do not confuse more impressive with better. Even though I do think still the biggest threat to the United States is Germany. It's not Canada. It's Germany. But what they've done is they've justified that FIBA World Cup title, which everyone poo-pooed. Now, this is where FIBA does let the world down for money, and I understand the financial portion of it. The FIBA World Cup, being FIBA World Cup champions, is more impressive than winning the Olympics. FIBA World Cup is the toughest one to win, no different than FIFA's World Cup is the toughest to win. The problem is FIBA will not adjust the calendar where the World Cup tournaments and qualifiers and all that sort of stuff involve the best players from the best countries, because they just won't adjust it. They adjust it for the Olympics, which again is a bigger moneymaker. Everyone understands that. No one's arguing that. No one is calling FIBA dumb. We all get it, but the better tournament is the FIBA World Cup. There's no doubt about it. This is not a discussion. And Germany over here in the Olympics has doubled down on it. You know, people didn't give them the proper credit, which they did not. And what they've gotten is really good defense from their guards, especially Schroeder, who finally showed up offensively in the last game where he had 26. And Franz Wagner has been just absolutely off the charts good throughout the Olympics. You know, Mo plays a role, and then they have guys who are non-NBA guys who want to be all-stars in their role, which, by the way, is how you win a tournament like that. It's how you win the Olympics, especially when every team has NBA players now, or just about every team has professional players. I mean, this idea of saying, well, I have X amount of NBA players, so that means I should win. It's just, we're so far past that, and we've been past that for a while. But during the Olympics, I still see people with the, whoa, look who we have. We have, so what? It just doesn't mean that, again, it's not 1992. In Germany, and their buy-in from their role players, along with their frontline players, they have been absolutely positively so impressive. Now, for the United States, one of the things you can say is, well, at least they don't have to play Canada and Germany. There's no scenario of that because Canada and Germany are on the same side of the bracket, whereas United States are over here. You know, they open up with Brazil, and they're on the same side of the bracket as Serbia, a team that they've beaten earlier in the Olympics, and they, you know, obviously they beat during the their ramp up to the Olympics. But the Germans, they deserve great credit, and it's just, and from a basketball perspective, I'm very happy to see that after earning the FIBA World Cup and not getting their just due, that they've played so well in the Olympics. And so people have to notice, and people have to give them their credit. And I am rooting for a Germany-Canada semifinals, because that will be must-see TV, because the Canadian guards have been awesome defensively. They have been terrific. You know, you expected out of Lou Dort. SGA has come out here and played great defense. And then when you look over at the wings, RJ Barrett's always been a good defender. And then you have Dylan Brooks, who, when he doesn't get into foul trouble, you know what you get with Dylan Brooks. Canada, and somewhat Germany, but Canada, they've shown defense on this platform will take you a long way. And even with the Americans, look at the Americans' best stretches. It comes when they are defensively engaged. So for all the offense, this person, you know, going one-on-one, and this guy averages this much in the NBA, and this guy's a champion, it comes down to defense. you know, and what you can do defensively. And Germany has been very good with that, even though they don't have any individual outstanding defensive guys, but their philosophy and what they're doing, and then anchoring when Dice is in and getting in being a lane clogger and all those sort of things, it all works. It all works. So kudos to Germany. Don't know if you're gonna make it to the finals. I have a funny feeling you're gonna be in the gold medal game, but certainly they have doubled down on how good they have been with their FIBA World Cup championship, and how impressive they've been in the Olympics. It's Marcus Washington, MTC Media.